Okay, welcome everybody. We just have a little bit of fun for the end of the season here. We've got at the top of the screen, we've got our US Division 1 champion, Emerson Lardie, is going to square off against our European champion at the bottom of the screen, Felix Stenitzer. No titles or prizes or anything on the line here. We're just doing this for a bit of fun, I guess, to finish this season 3. And we're starting with standard first. These two have met twice before in season 1 and also in season 2, with Felix winning a game 2-1 and Emerson winning the other game 2-1. It looks like Emerson's going to start off with his usual sort of blue-green energy tempo deck that leans on Baral's expertise. I'm probably going to be joined shortly in commentary by Eric Heldon. Felix, I think off memory, is on a black-white zombie type build. I have seen both these players quite a few times this season. And he's not mucking around. Get rid of the long tusk cub immediately. One hallmark of both these players is that they're number 1 and 2 on our Player of the Year leaderboard, but besides that, they also are very consistent in the decks that they play. They tend to pick a deck and stick with it, which I think we've kind of determined as a winning formula in this league, as opposed to somebody like me that might turn up with a different deck every other week and doesn't do particularly well. Emerson's deck typically, actually I will have a look at the hands, I forgot. Emerson's deck typically will run out of Thought-Knot Seer on turn 4. Just the one card left for Felix, it's a Lone Rider. I'm not sure how he's meant to get the lands to, the life to flip that. But yeah, you can see that with Thought-Knot Seer is the plan here, but he doesn't have the 4th land for it. And what Emerson will build up to is a spatial contortion to take down the glint sleeve siphoner. What Emerson builds up to is a Baral's expertise to bounce the opposing board to get a massive tempo swing. Just see what Felix drew for the turn. A fatal push. So he's drawing he's drawing well with the removal, but the problem he's going to have now is if the 4th land comes down, he can't crack the clue to activate the fatal push. Well, now he's going to be able to. A turn will find the 4th land, but it's going to cost Emerson a turn. As we head into the, just to sort of tell you how close these two are, as we head into the season 4, which is our last season for 2017, after 3 seasons and what would amount to about 27 to 30 games, these two players are only separated by 8 points total. Emerson actually leads all divisions in standard, this format, and Felix comfortably leads all divisions in modern. So now we're going to see the... Okay, so he'll play out the Always Watching, so that means Thought-Knot's going to take that fatal push that's in his hand. And Felix now will be in top deck mode because he can't push through the damage with that Thought-Knot Seer in the way. see what he can find. Only a land. Yeah, he does have 2 clues. Oh, but he's a bit unlucky there. But we do have a stalemate because Emerson can't actually attack either. He's not going to want to trade a Thought Not Seer for a Thraben Inspector. But he is building up to that 5th land. He's going to hit it with the Attune here, and once he gets to 5th land, and he's going to be able to bounce once he draws the Barrel's Expertise. Felix just needing a top deck. Oh, every time it cracks a clue, he finds an inspiring vantage. Now, Glory-Bound Initiate does have very good synergy with Always Watching. So he can actually attack to make it a 5/5 life linker, and he can exert it. Exert it to make it the 5/5, sorry. And then it doesn't tap. What he does need though is to remove one of these blockers. Because you can see here for Emerson, if he can find the Barrel's Expertise. Oh, just constant lands for Felix. Or he can actually use the Infinite Dreadlands to remove probably the Tireless Tracker. That's what he's going to do, yeah. Now he can exert, so he can force a... It'll become a 5/5. So, Emerson, yeah, he could double block. He's going to give up 2 creatures, actually. So that's probably a good play for Felix, because otherwise a Barrel's Expertise would have been a massive swing back for Emerson. But again, also on Emerson's just flooding a little bit on his side as well, all lands. I think the concern in this match is, from Felix's perspective, I don't see what his big payoff card is at this stage, because I'm not too familiar with his deck, but Emerson can just peel a Barrel's Expertise and it's going to be a 6-10 point swing. Oh, okay, just as I mentioned payoff cards, that'll take down the Thought Not Seer and get him a draw. And Emerson doesn't actually have any answer to the Glorybringer. So I think this could be game. Glorybringer is just going to be able to exert every turn. And a claim to fame. So I think Felix might have this first match. Sorry, I'm just having my breakfast at the same time. He brings back a second Lone Rider, so Emerson needs a miracle and I don't think he's going to find it. Draws a Tireless Tracker. He's going to try and find a way out with clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attackers, 3 blockers. He still needs to stop 2 more. I don't see how you can stop 2 more with only 4 mana. No, and Felix is going to take the first game of Standard.